Alrighty, hey everyone, I hope you guys are all having a good day. Loki has been getting played with a lot today, one of his favorite toys. Oh. I don't even know the squeak is in this thing. You want it? Yeah. Alright, happy to see all of you guys here today. A few things to talk about. Update with the website that's been going pretty well. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, thecryptomanual.com, give it a check out. I think it's coming along very well. Bitcoin is booming back up today. Still hitting that same level of resistance, just having a little bit of trouble breaking out above it. But we're going to talk about if we're able to, because it looks like we may be able to break out sometime later this week and then try to get back up to the mid 70s before ultimately coming back down again for another part of this longer consolidation. So that's what's going on today. Happy to see all of you guys in here. We'll dabble into the Iran war a little bit as far as oil prices and stuff like that. But good God, there's so much to talk about as far as that war. And every time I talk about war on this channel, YouTube gets mad at me because I am going on X and stuff like that. And there's a lot of misinformation on X. So it gives me like a warning saying, hey, you were showing misinformation on X. You should not do that. And I'm just like, how am I supposed to know? I'm just scrolling. I'm not like taking a minute to like just dive into every video or something like that. So we'll get into that as well. But happy to see all of you guys here. This is going to be a little bit of a longer stream today. I don't know how much day trading we're going to really get into, but I'll talk about some of the day trades that you guys could have taken over the past few days. Got my big jug of water with some salt and some electrolytes in this sucker. Hey, Bill Showtime, happy to see you, my man. I hate salty water, but I gotta have it with my little electrolytes and stuff like that. Well, okay, here we go. Lisa, happy to see you. Will to the feed, happy to see all of you guys in here today. I mean, look at that daily chart. We did have a pretty nice move. We had a surge back above the 20-day moving average. We're currently resting around $69,000 or a couple $100 less than that. And of course, we hit that same level of resistance and we're just not able to break out above it at this moment in time. I still think we have a shot of it, but as I told the members earlier this morning, if you guys were trading any of these 4-hour swing signals that we've been trading over the past few weeks, we have the crossover way down below, the crossovers down below, whatever they may be, you know, it was probably a good thing and still a good thing if you bought anywhere down here, or I should say right over here at 12, so that's right around here. It's still an okay idea to actually scale out some right here at these levels, right? I don't feel like I need to be doing a bunch of trading right now, and primarily that's because we're in freaking like weird little war thing going on right now with Iran. I think like 6 people from the American side have died so far. Yeah, 6 US service members killed in action. Oil prices are about to go up a little bit. I wouldn't say skyrocket, but they're about to go up a little bit. Luckily for us, we produce a lot of our own oil, so we're kind of insulated from some of these other places. Like the Europeans are going to feel the oil go up a lot more than us. Same with the Chinese and the Russians and stuff like that. So a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, but at least with, you know, throughout all of that, we're seeing Bitcoin go close to these highs we haven't seen in a while. I think we're as high as we have been since like February 15th. That's pretty darn good. That's pretty darn good. Now, as far as some of these trades and what you guys could have been doing, there really hasn't been much that I would say most of you guys will have enjoyed. And that primarily comes from a few different things. So we already have this trend line right here. I won't go too far into it, but I know when I switch this out, it's going to take away that pattern. So, all right, got 1, 2, and if we go over here to the 15-minute chart, the last few opportunities we had to do some buys, they weren't that great. This buy level was at a big level of resistance. This one, I think you could have taken if the 1-hour chart wasn't so bearish during that time. As you can see right over here, it was bearish. The 2-hour at that time was bearish right over here. Oh no, actually it was okay at that point. It was okay. So you could have taken that trade if you wanted to. Unfortunately, it would have got stopped out right there. These trades would have ended up working out, but only back up to that level of resistance. So there wasn't just a lot you could do to make a good amount of money. And again, this is because we were already seeing the 4-hour charts already being kind of bullish. And a lot of the moves that we had traded before, they were kind of at the lower ends here, like back over here, right? Over here, great moves, These ones, I would say they weren't the best. They were not the best moves. You guys could have taken some trades. You would have had to use some leverage in order to make some money, or at least use a lot of capital, so that way the fees didn't eat up your profit. But it wasn't really that great of a time. We haven't had any major signals since then. But when it goes to the patterns here, and I go back out to the 4-hour chart and the daily chart and stuff like that, you guys can see, you know. Oh, and hey, Samson. Oh, what's right here? Oh, and Larry bought $2 ETF this morning. Oh, there you go. You know, we have a slight breakout happening right now, but it's not the big breakout happening right now. The big breakout for me is, are we able to get back above some of these key levels over here? The way I'm looking at momentum at this point in time, I see that the daily charts are still bullish. I see the weekly charts are about to be bullish with the stochastic, and then we might be able to get the RSI on board as well. The last time we had everything being bullish, though, it wasn't the best thing in the world. I know we had tariffs over here that kind of messed everything up, and that was with tariffs with Greenland and whatnot. But, you know, we had the crossover right here on the 22nd and another crossover right here on the 12th of January. It didn't really do anything. We ended up coming back down. It was a pretty nasty time. So right now, I'm cautiously optimistic. I think we can consolidate and have a larger move. Eventually, we'll get back up towards this 20-week moving average. But for me right now, I think we've kind of hit a bottom temporarily. At least I'm hoping we have. I haven't seen anything that's really been trying to like push us so far down so fast that the buyers haven't been able to come back into the fray. And so far, that's kind of my mindset here. Am I buying anything right now? Not really. I'm still pretty much trading. If I'm buying, it's usually long-term stuff right now, like dollar cost averaging for like the 2028 cycle and stuff like that. But for now, you know, momentum is still strong here on the 4-hour. It's still strong on the daily. 2 hours still looking pretty good. The 1 hour is looking a little bit more choppy here. 30-minute is a little bit bearish, I would say, at this point. A little bit of a double bottom forming here, although that's not the type of double bottom I'd be looking at. But because the overall momentum is still okay, perhaps if we have a breakout here on this one with the 15-minute support, regardless if it's below or above the 50, that'd be enough for you guys to start trading this back up to the highs we got over the last 24 hours, which will be right back around 69,830. You know, we'll see if that's able to come across here, but that's really the move I'd be looking for at this point in time. There's nothing really like gorgeous, sexy move that's going to be like, oh, that's some good, easy money. I would say right now, if you're doing that, you're pretty much selling off the last little crossover signal that we had back over here on Saturday, which was good, even though it was a volatile time. But the fact that we have a war going on right now, guys, oh gosh, it makes me so less likely to go heavy on my positions. You know, and I don't think Bitcoin has actually done anything crazy because of the war. You know, heck, even when you check out oil prices today, oil prices spiked early morning, but they've actually pretty much consolidated here around, what, the $71 range? Just sideways, sideways, sideways. We'll have a pretty good idea as the next few days come along here if we are going to be looking at something of a larger move with oil that breaks above resistance levels and we see us going back up here to like the 80s or something like that. But if that happens, oh dear Lord, you know that's not going to be a good time for any of us that pay for gas. Maybe if you have a Tesla or some type of electric vehicle or something like that. But yeah, so that's kind of the gist of what's going on right now. We're seeing some short-term movement on the upside with Bitcoin that I think is good. You guys can trade that momentum, but that longer term is still giving me a little bit of a pause where I don't think we're just going to go up indefinitely. I kind of want to day trade smaller, maybe small swing trades up to these levels of resistance, and then maybe a breakout if it occurs. But instead of hoping for something a little bit larger, like you know, instead of hoping for something up here around $78,000, $79,000, maybe I'd be content with something around $75,000 if Bitcoin was going to make a move. And that might actually have a nice little push against the 50-week moving average, or 50-day moving average. That might be the way to go. I'm just not entirely sure if we're going to have a quick move up. And I guess theoretically we could, but you guys know how I feel about these wars and stuff like that. It just makes everything I think about a little bit more, a little bit less reliable, I would say. I mean, I can talk technicals all day, but war is war, and it can really change things really fast. So far, you know, if you go over here to the 5-minute chart when the market opened up this morning, right there, surge and money just sort of pouring back into Bitcoin for some reason. Maybe the war is scary and that type of stuff. But for me right now, you know, right at bottom little part right now. You can see people buying up these levels and trying to play it back up to here for a short scalp. But instead of that, I'd rather just wait for a larger breakout that'll probably happen in a few hours. And that larger breakout can make people some money if they wanted to trade it. I'd probably just keep that there for now then. Gotta make sure the momentum is fitting though. The 1 hour chart's looking a little bit more choppy, but the 4 hour chart's still good. I'll take that. Usually when we start to teeter, things are a little bit worse off, but you can see, you know, by the time we have the crossovers and everything, yeah, sure, then it's not as grand as some of the, you know, but we're not even close to the crossover right now. In fact, we're trying to see if we can have another surge, and I think that's a good sign here, especially because the last few crossovers over here, excuse me, you know, momentum was kind of choppy all in itself. If you can kind of see all that craziness right there, at least for now, I think we're okay. So, you know, I'd rather be long than short right now. As far as my trades, I told you guys I have not taken any trades. The only trade we took last week was this demo trading one that I thought was pretty fun, because I was just trying to show you, like, once you have a bunch of money, how you could do stuff and how fun it could be. And the demo trading one, oh, this is demo. There you go. It did net $6,000. I did not make $6,000 at the demo account. But I did tell that was interesting there, that it did end up working out for us, and I was happy it did. But funny enough, when we were actually going through those signals, it wasn't the first signal that actually did great for us. It was the second signal. So I took the original short right here, but I was like, the 1 hour chart's not giving me enough favors. I'd probably need more time before I make that decision. And then by this point, the 1 hour chart, I believe, was actually giving us a little bit more headway, as far as maybe not having the full crossover as I recall, but we were looking a little bit better. Yeah, at least at that point the RSI was coming back down a little bit, just a little bit more for comfort for me, honestly. And then I think the 2 hour chart was still going high though at that time. Why does this keep on navigating the whole thing? Yeah, the 2 hour was still bearish as far as the RSI, and choppy as far as the stochastic, or bullish the stochastic, which leads it to be choppy overall. So, you know, I didn't even make that trade, like I said, but that first one, it did end up working out there if you were able to hold strong for a little bit. Although that is a little easier to hold strong if it's not, you know, a full size position. Now, as far as everything else is concerned here, guys, Bitcoin's up, everything's up today. Near Protocol's up 17%, Virtuals is up 12%. What I find kind of nice right now is there's actually a lot of stuff that's up year to date. I told you guys about Kite a long time ago, but it's currently down around like 18% today, so it's down quite a bit. Stable, the other one we talked about, that's down 4% today. But year to date, they're still doing very, very well. Some of the other ones, though, are just absolutely crashing, so it's still a high-risk environment. But Near Protocol, Virtuals, Morpho, Etna, Dash, Aave, we've had some clean winners, I would say, overall. As far as the week, though, all of that is pretty much what we saw before. If it's been pumping up the last 24 hours, it's basically been pumping up for the last 7 days. I shouldn't say that. It's taken away a lot of the losses we've seen over the last 7 days for a lot of people out there. Now, the website's still being built out. I'm still trying to figure out where I want stuff and how I want news to show up, or do I want news to show up on the front page or something like that. But this is the current view of the website here, just so you guys can see it. I'm going to start up the email list here relatively soon. I think within the next, within this month, let's just say. Let me not try to rush myself and rush my team on this. But you can see the live ticker stuff happening right up here on the top. You can see the crypto manual, master crypto one lesson at a time. Good, that's the only requirement. And then Bitcoin's price right here. Start with the basics, what's new, markets, news articles, glossaries, learn, newsletters, top story, well, there's no stories obviously right now, because we're trying to figure out how to like get that in every day, so one of us has time to do it and write the stories and stuff. But the market, kind of what's happening, the changes and things like that over the past few days. Go to full market data, and it'll take you right over to, oh, never mind. See, it's still being built out. It's still being built out. Give it some time. Some breaking news is that it's happening right now from Cointelegraph, different guides on stuff, and of course we'll find better photos and things like that. But yeah, like, you know, shop ledger, this is like how I make money with the website, like affiliate links and whatnot. I don't even know if it's going to take you to the right website though. No, it's not yet. It's not going to do it just yet. There's going to be like a little ledger shop where I can kind of have my own explanations of what each wallet does and things like that. Like, why would you want this wallet versus this wallet? Quizzes, you know, what is a rug pull? A TradingView chart built into it, which is kind of cool. You know, investing basics versus DeFi explored. So it'll be everything about blockchain and cryptocurrency technology. I'm gonna have it in there for you guys that want to learn about it. But it's a work in progress. I think I'm gonna be adding 300 glossary terms a month, and that's already gonna be a lot. And I'm gonna see, because by the end of this summer, I want to have about 4,000 terms, and then I may expand to other terms and stuff like that as well. But it's going to be around 4,000 terms, plus 1,000 perhaps. But the 1,000 might be just a bunch of random tokens, like what is this token, what is this token, what is this token. But I don't think I really want to do that, to be honest. I think I'd rather just have a bunch of terms and articles to be driving traffic and stuff like that. So I'm going to start promoting this very heavy. And then once, well, to be frank, once I start getting the news ready and I have all the news there, the news stories of the day, I won't necessarily go to CNBC unless it's breaking news, because I'm not going to be breaking news, of course. And I will just use my main website for a lot of the stuff we have to look for in the daytime. And almost like how Into the Cryptoverse with Benjamin Cohen, you know, how he kind of sticks to his website and stuff. I'll do that as much as possible. But, you know, for things like coinmarketcap.com, obviously I can't do all this in my website, so I'll go over to coinmarketcap.com. Obviously I can't day trade in my website, so I'll come back over here to weeks and day trade and stuff like that. But I think you guys understand. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's starting to finally make some moves and some traction. It took a minute, but we're good. And I'll figure out how to do a lot of this, a lot of the workflow stuff that's going to be coming along here, because you know the workflow for something like this is insane. And of course, pretty soon we'll get the newsletter coming on here pretty soon. It'll be free, no spam, unsubscribe anytime. If there's an appetite for it later on, maybe I'll make a paid newsletter, but I don't think I really want to do that for a while. I'm going to need a lot more time before I can really allocate time to something like that. We're going to like say, oh, I'm going to do something so great, you guys are going to pay for it. That's not something I'm going to be doing anytime soon at all. Now, while we're looking at this here, we can put that little trend right there. I guess probably better for us to just do the order block then. And see if we'll break down below that or so. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. It's a chill day today, guys. I'm not looking at too many trading opportunities besides this one right here. This isn't going to have an easy sell buy type of signal like we've been looking at over there, but it may be something I look into here pretty soon. My only concern is you can see the moving average is starting to tilt over. Did I see the battle stock? Let me see. Italian Oil Corporation. Oh, there was a buy signal right there, that's for sure. Oh yeah, this thing has had a few good buy signals as far as buy, resistance, buy. Shit, yeah, I mean, kind of hard to sell during pre-market, but yes, there you go. And then that segment over there. This one didn't work out. This one worked out. This one worked out. These ones didn't work out. I guess it's kind of hard to do the post-up market. There's not as much liquidity in here as you would like for that type of trading. Yeah, this thing is absolutely moving. I went over today and let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. Oh, not StreamYard. Why do I keep on? I don't know why I keep on clicking this. I don't even use StreamYard. I think I used it for like a collaboration a long time ago. What were the settings I looked for? I made a video for you guys about this today. Go check it out if you guys have time. Performance was up. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna go week up as well, though. And I don't think we care about options and short, but maybe we can have a price above. Oh, let's go for $30 for this one. And for now. So it's option short. Okay. Got a whopping 352 stocks out there to check out, but if I go back over here to, let me just go to, no, let's go to sector. Let's make it a little bit wider. You go here to energy. All these oil stocks in the mid cap range, like 6 billion, 11 billion, they're all having monster days, monster weeks. So give these a look at if you guys want to. I mean, these things are all just, Core Energy Group, Peabody Energy. Actually, Peabody Energy is having a good, nice move, but it's actually down quite a bit. That might be a little bit oversold, and there might be a, oh, that's thermal coal. Yeah, we don't care about coal right now. Oil and gas midstream, Conterra, DKL. I mean, all opportunities right now that have been making some really big moves over the past few months. Devon Energy. A lot of people talk about Devon Energy these days. I mean, I've been talking about Devon Energy, I think, in, oh God, how long has it been? Years for Devon. Happy it's making money. People thought I wasn't going to make money for a long time. Devon Energy used to be cheap. Now everybody's like, oh, we got to have Devon Energy. 8 billion right here, 4 billion. Kodiak Gas Services. This is something I've owned for a while. International Seaways Inc. Look at that. I mean, it's just, yeah, rocketing right now. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just rocketing. A lot of mid-tier companies over here that are worth checking out. But even not in energy, if you go over here to technology, because of all the tech kind of craziness, you know, Applied Optoelectrics, I can't pronounce that name, AAOI, that one's actually having another big day up here. It's up 21%. Have I talked about that recently? Maybe I did. I think I did talk about that. I think it was in a video, though. Semiconductors okay. Semiconductor equipment materials is at $2.5 billion. This thing has been rocketing. This has been steady here with software. Benchmark, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff moving. It's just all hidden away. That's the thing, it's hidden away. I think even if you go to utilities, it's not as, yeah, not as much, but still. New Jersey Resources Corporation, Entergy Corp, and Pinnacle West Capital Corp. Nah, these don't seem like, I mean, they're good, but they're not great. Consumer defensive. Colgate. Wow, really? Household products, okay. Celsius Holdings is coming down after a nice little pop. Clorox, Costco. Darting. Stride. Really, Stride. Maybe Stride will have a comeback here. This might be something to look into. But again, there's a lot of stuff moving. So if you guys haven't checked out some of my new tutorials on that, give it a shot. I'll be making a few here, I believe, every week. So the last few days I've come up with the one about pullbacks and momentum, and then the other one which was fast moving stocks that have really good growth in the corporation, like really healthy fundamental stocks. I think the next one we're going to be doing is finding short squeeze candidates very easily. I have that one already planned up and ready to go. Normally I have my teleprompter plugged in, but right now my teleprompter charger is going to my phone because my phone's very, well, it was at 10%, now it's at 67%. This charger works freaking amazingly. Alright. And hey, Jim Rock, nice hairstyle. I appreciate it. What do you call it? I got my hair cut short a while ago, but, or like a few days, last weekend, I think so. But I hate when my hair gets too curly. Right now, what really sucks is my mustache is getting a little bit too long, so I had to go get it trimmed up a bit here. But I enjoy it. My hair is nice and soft. I even put that leave-in conditioner in there. Oh, it's some magical stuff. And I even went outside for a little bit. You know, it was kind of cold today, but it was actually really sunny out here in the Northwest. I put on my Versace sunglasses and I was just chilling. I don't get an opportunity to wear these things too much. And even when I do, I usually don't wear Versace because I think it's too flashy. I don't know why I bought these things. I think I bought them just for Vegas. But what I do normally wear are Ray-Bans. I love Ray-Bans and Maui Jims and stuff like that. Mostly Ray-Bans. But I put these suckers on. And I was just like, damn, it's a fucking nice day. I almost swapped out a cigar to go smoke. I haven't smoked a cigar in almost a week now. So I'm probably gonna go out tonight. One of my friends was just hitting me up. He was telling me that at a bar I frequent, apparently somebody passed away. So I'm gonna go stop in and see if everybody's okay and stuff like that. And maybe check up on some friends and just see how everybody's, doing. But I hang out with like older people. Like the bars I go to, there's not really many young people that go there. I don't know why I like older people, but there's just less drama and less craziness. When I go to a very young place, I can do okay, but like if I go to a bar, Seattle, and I go to like a restaurant bar or like a higher end bar, right? There will be young people there, but we never click as far as people. I can click with an older person. I can click with a rancher that, it doesn't matter if it's a rancher, a corporate executive, whatever. I can click and have an amazing conversation. With people my age, it's just not something I'm good at. Now, I have friends that are my age, of course, but I'm known to be more serious and calm and collective, and I'm not as like, woo, unless I'm in Vegas or something like that, of course. But yeah, so I'm very odd like that, I would say. Right? Try and think right now. I've been looking for like, here, let me crypto. I was trying to find some really cool news, but there wasn't really anything about crypto today. Look at this. Bitcoin's price surges 70K today while stocks fall at the US market open. Revolut's digital pound trial shifts the UK payments debate from crypto hype to consumer predictions and protection, excuse me. Ethereum usage is at a record highs, yet Ethereum nears its longest monthly losing streak since 2018. M2 money supply is surging again, so why isn't this bullish for Bitcoin anymore? Well, guess what? Bitcoin's been going up. Ooh, this is something I might want. Sentiment score. I think I would love to have something like this on my website. I kind of want to have, you see how my website has this main page right here, where it's like the education side? I kind of want to have a page dedicated to the news like this, right? I think this would be a good format for the news. You have like news like this over here, the latest news. I don't think I need to do research. No, I think research spotlights can be good because I feel like, no, research, that's only like, that's a token basically paying you for that one little spot on your website, right? But I kind of want this dominance one up here. See Bitcoin's price action. Like, what if I click on this? Pulls up a nice little thing like that. That's kind of cool. I'm not going to have these pop-ups. I'm not going to have those pop-ups. I don't think I'm going to have those pop-ups. I may have those pop-ups. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think they serve a purpose. We see top story, reviews. All right, these are all just affiliate links basically. But do I want to take time out of my day to review this stuff? No, I probably leave it to Crypto Slate. Sectors, this is actually really cool. I enjoy this a lot, but I'm probably not going to do it unless it's making a good amount of money. Because again, it's literally just me and my friend, and we both already have other stuff going on. So, these guys have teams, they have reporters and all this type of shit. I don't have that. Not yet. But profiles, Donald Trump. Oh, it's just like a profile on him. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. But yeah, it's like, latest guides brought to you by Whitebit. See, this is a guide, but it's sponsored. I wonder how much they get paid for that type of stuff. Featured exchange Whitebit. I have no idea what Whitebit is. Oh, it's a European crypto exchange. That's why I'm like, Europeans. I don't know nothing about the European style. Zuby. So a lot of the stuff I'm doing with my website with my guy, we're going to be changing up stuff, but I kind of want to focus a lot on education and not just the news side, right? So maybe we'll have an educational side like this, and then we'll really hone in on a news site where I'll put in a bunch of stories. But like this news story right here. Liam Akiba Wright, editor-in-chief for Crypto Slate, right? I'll be editor-in-chief for Whitman Analysis or whatever I'm calling this, the Crypto Manual, right? But the Crypto Manual, maybe the total thing, and maybe a different name for the news part of the website, I would say. I'm an engineer. Talk to me when you're ready to build. And hey, Jamrock, build what? Build what? Build what? Build what? Because I just talked about like a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to space out if you if I don't ask that question. Because what do you call? I know we've been building up parts of the website and stuff like that, but I know I do want it to look a lot like this in certain respects. Like I like the background. I like how all this like. See that's nice. And I know I have the what do you call stuff for. I know I have the templates for it and all that type of stuff. I'm looking at some of the stuff I bought. I don't remember a lot of it, but it's like advanced custom fields pro, WP Rocket, Fluent Campaign Pro, Fluent Form Pro, Generate Block Pro? No, Generate Blocks? I don't even know what that is. Generate Cloud. A bunch of random stuff. But you see how this is a very simple article? You know? Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to write maybe 40 articles, right? And then I'd like to have, I don't like how there's spaces with every line though, but maybe that makes it easier for people to read. I'd like AI to be able to do all of this stuff for me, right? Once it knows my style. I don't want to use AI, so I want it to like copy my style because my friend has one of those, you know, like you can use the API to build your own custom AI to do certain things. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but when he does AI versus when I use AI, they're completely different. I pay the $20 a month for ChatGPT. He pays per a command that's given or something like that. I'm not entirely sure how it works. But I go over here to like Digital Pound, right? This is another person they have, a senior analyst for Crypto Slate, right? Another one from her, from him, from him. So really, this might not even be a big operation because I'm seeing a lot of the stuff here. I can't pronounce that name. I've only seen a few reporters here, which it's not bad. Press release. Yeah. Get your press release published on Crypto Slate guaranteed. Published with Chainwire. So they're just taking information from this website. Yeah. Eight guaranteed published articles for $1,400 a month. Standard $2,500 a month. Yeah, right? So I could probably go, hey, I got a website. Pay me a little bit and I'll put these articles up there as well. That's interesting. Now, not that my website has a bunch of traffic, but I think you guys are getting what I want to have here. Like they have some nice guides as well, right? They're all sponsored. Should I be? That means they're really making good money here. They must be making a shit ton of money if they're getting sponsored guides. The Market Makers Exchange checklist liquidity, promoted content partner. Yeah, brought to you by Whitebit. So Whitebit must be making a big push right now to get signups and stuff like that. Wait, but there's only 2 guides. Yeah, I want to have a lot more guides. But I like the way they have some of this stuff here. This is what I'll aim to do, I would say, down the road, right? Down the road, I would love to get some of this stuff in there. Love to get some of this stuff in there. Top movers, Siren. Yeah, I don't think I need the coin by coin movers just yet, but I'm going to talk with my guy later on tonight and just kind of show him this and be like, hey man, this is what we're kind of looking at this point in time. Hopefully he'll be up later on tonight because I have to go to the bar after this. We'll see. At least right now we're still seeing Bitcoin consolidate a little bit more. I was wishing we might have a little bit of a better opportunity to kind of pop here, but maybe if I push this back up here. Because how is the how's the super trend been looking? Yeah, the super trend hasn't been that great as of late. Oh, what am I talking about? The momentum on the weekly chart's been bearish. You can only follow the bearish signals. Okay. Well, I guess the bearish signal worked out fine there. Worked out fine there, but let me see. Let me see. So have the shorts been better off? Not necessarily. I mean, I guess post-war things are different, I suppose, but Okay, yeah, maybe before the war. See, it's still not great. Not great at all, nah. You'd have to pair it with a bunch of other stuff. The super trend's not working out as great as I would like it to right now. Wonder what price action concepts is thinking of right now. Change of character right there didn't work out either. Yeah, nothing too bad. I'll keep it like that for now. Still looking for an opportunity for a breakout here with some bullish momentum. You can we're below that. Yeah, I think there's a case for a move right here that can trade. This would be a short-term thing though. Like, I'm not even looking for anything higher than that. Not really worth a trade unless you guys are using some leverage here, but it's there. Yeah, 0.5%. With 20x leverage, that's like 10%. After fees, it's like 8%, I would say. So it's realistic, but I'm not entirely sure if that's appetizing. I would say it's not that appetizing at all. At least I'm surprised my stream is still going. Oh, wait a second. Let me push this back up here. And my stream keeps on messing up for some reason. I don't know why. It keeps on saying the signal is messing up, but I can't figure out if it's been good. 0% drop frames. What is the actual output I'm getting here? Stream bit rate. Maybe. Maybe that'll help it out a little more here. Yeah, it just shot up. Okay. I wonder if OBS switched something up. That may be something there. Alright, whatever. But right now, guys, we're just watching this consolidation with an opportunity for a breakout down the road. That breakout may be worth trading at this point. Now, let me see. If you guys have any stocks or cryptocurrency you want to talk about, let me know, because I'm looking for something here that's been moving quite a bit. But so far, we just had the day change, so there's not too much going on. Damn, RNDR has lost a lot of liquidity. A lot of liquidity. Oh my gosh. It's holding, but I guess this thing is just not what it used to be. I can't blame it, though. I liked what they were doing. That support trying to break back out. Not bad. Crow still trying to break out again, too, of a small little move. Not really much going on there. Oh well, I think the 15 will be fine to chill out with and watch at this point in time. Because I've been seeing if there's any news. Look at JP Morgan. Damn. I scraped my head or something yesterday. I don't know why, but I got a scab right there. Let's see. A little choppiness here. The uptrend is still fine for now. Momentum is definitely shifted, but you're seeing how you're coming back to this larger level of support. I think I have an order block kind of from there to there. If we get back in here, I might try to buy it up a little bit. I'm happy to see that it wasn't too badly affected by the Iran war today, though. It's just continuing to trickle down here bit by bit. So, another right there, yeah. I wonder if we're bouncing off a Fibonacci level right now. No, we didn't. We never even held the Fibonacci. This thing has been kind of sucky when it comes to that. Yeah, I'm not going all the way back down there to use Fibonacci levels. We're not thinking that long term. I think it's close to being into a buying zone here. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually did come back down below the 50-week moving average here. But in the short term, I think you have an opportunity to buy right now, sell maybe halfway between the 20 and the 50 right here, and I'd be happy to buy low, sell high right here. It'll probably dip back down below the 50 temporarily down the road, and then that'll probably be the larger breakout spot. I haven't seen many catalysts for the banking sector recently, besides maybe the fact that we're not going to be having as many rate cuts and stuff like that. And it's not like the 50 has been a really strong support level. Sometimes you bounce above it short term, yeah, but you know, usually it's not going to just like stop us from going down below it. Yeah, even when we try to bounce off it, yeah, it's not a good support level historically for it. Let's see. How have the swings been? The 4-hour swings below the 50 have actually been pretty good so far. Let me pull this back up a little bit here. You're not there yet, but it seems like if you, I would say tomorrow you have an opportunity for it to have the crossover. Tomorrow or Wednesday, I would say. You have an opportunity for a crossover. I might play that and then take it back up to the next level of resistance, which in this case would be somewhere around like $310. If I go back over to that weekly chart, is that somewhere? Oh, that's actually pretty close to the that's pretty close to the 20-week moving average. So yeah, I think it's actually possible to get right back up there. Maybe just to make it easier around $309 or so. But there's definitely a way you can make some money off that trade. But again, I'm waiting for the crossover to happen first. Those swings have been pretty darn good, and we're not looking at something like this where it's been kind of disastrous or kind of nasty. But let me just check. Minor crosses. I don't really care about the crosses as much when they're happening in the after hours or pre-market, but it still has an impact. So the bullish ones have been a little bit more profitable than the bearish ones. They're short, but they do have an impact. Yeah, they're short, but do have an impact. Yeah, those 4-hour crossovers are actually pretty darn handy so far. I would say they're pretty darn nice so far. Oh, possibility for the breakout to happen here pretty soon. Bank of America looks just the same, cheaper contracts. As long as it's fitting that same type of pattern, I think you should be good with it. If they're cheaper, you don't have to do as many of them, I would say. Test it out a little bit first, though. Whether it's demo trading or what, those momentums have been looking pretty good. Or you can always put capital into it. I'm not saying you can't, but you know, be safe if you haven't really traded the banks too much over the past few days, because you're kind of in this consolidation as momentum is kind of pushing us down as far as the larger time frames, but the shorter time frames still seem to be holding up. And by short, I mean daily and below. Push this back over here. Now, I'm going to try to go to X and see what's actually popping off on there, but I haven't checked it out. Rubio. Pre-sales officially live. Fresh news. Ryda, Gulf of Oman. So what's happening here? So this is from 2025. February of 2020. Like a year ago. Why do I care? X is so fucking broken right now. Like, I like Elon a lot, but like this, why am I typing this and why am I getting a post from 2023 before any of the other stuff? Massive explosion at the U.S. Embassy in Ryda. All right. This video depicts a truck fire from last week on Ryda Highway. See, it's not even, don't believe that news. It's fake. It's fake, right? Fire at Embassy in Ryda after blast, routers. Oh, it's not even giving me a what do you call? Oh, this is the Iranian military. What do you call that? That's a truck fire. Yeah. Damn, everybody's been, what do you call it, doing bad stuff. Iranian suicide drones. Suicide drones? What do you mean suicide drone? This is going to be Ryda, Saudi Arabia. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so they evacuated it. Okay. They must have already known it was coming. Hmm. Yeah, this is gonna get more. This is gonna get more hostile here pretty soon, I guess. Well, right up Bobert. What the heck did Bobert do? Bobert. That's nothing there. Memes about Marco Rubio versus memes about JD Vance. uh, yeah, one. I mean, VPs is not a respected job. I tell you that right now. Uh, let's see. Say it's Twin Peaks. Oh man. Yeah, I don't see much going on right now. I mean, okay, here it is. Finally, Iran-Israel war. Is that something like, you know? Oh, those are old videos. These are old videos. Yeah. See, it's just you can't. Too much crap on there right now. Too much crap on there right now. Hopefully, YouTube doesn't get mad about this video down the road. And no worries, Will to the feet. Happy to help you out. Let me push this back a little bit as well and see what's going on. Actually, oh, we're here. Let's go 1 hour. Oh yeah, nothing's really moved in the last 1 hour. That's why it's been pretty slow. Let's see. Well, let's see. Are there any new tokens that have come out over the last few weeks? $300 million. Age is going to be 2 months old. And minimum 1 week old. Trump and Greenland. No, I'm not buying that. Oh, these are small, tiny market caps, though. So nothing really big has popped off in the last few weeks. Oh, there's a bunch of tokenized stocks, though. Ondo. Oh, did I say 300,000? I thought it said 500 million. Sentient, we already talked about that one. Fabric Protocol. Seeker, we talked about that one. Espresso's moving. Aztec is still doing okay for the last 30 days. Yeah, what the heck is Espresso? All blockchain should work as one, laying the foundations for cross-chain compatibility in the Ethereum ecosystem and beyond. Yeah, the market caps are really nothing. Okay, what if I say 3 months old? Lighter. Oh, never mind. This thing has been down, 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 down. What does lighter even do? Trade crypto with 0 fees. Trade stocks with 0 fees. Oh, I hate websites like this. I hate websites like this so much. Oh my god. I'm accessing it in a restricted area. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is not a good exchange. I I feel like a lot of exchanges have this exact template. Why don't they just copy this template? Maybe this template's too expensive or something like that. You know what I mean? But I feel like this is the template. This is the gold standard. This is what people should be using, whether it's Weeks or even if you go to Binance. I know. But I know. Oh, I can't even open the website. Oh my gosh, how fucking horrible. Okay, visit Binance US. Fine. I can only do spot trading on here. Oh my god, this is horrible. But I mean, you can see it's pretty standard type of stuff here. It's standard. So of course they're not doing so hot. Can't blame them. ADI still seems to be doing good. I think there was something I didn't like about ADI, but I don't recall what it was. The blockchain for real world impact. Yeah, we talked about this a while ago. But it's coming across. Yeah, it's still actually doing very well. Let me see the last month. Up 30%. It's a lot better than a lot of other tokens. Had a scary drop though, which kind of concerns me a little bit. Just a little drop right there. Not sure how I feel about that. I hear their team. Yeah, so really, it's only a few people. Like this website is, somebody's making a shit ton of money off of this, and there's other people doing just okay. They're making some like little side money. Yeah, it started in Seattle. That's my neck of the woods. So the owners probably just kick back and chill, let this thing make them money right now. Nate Whitehill. X. Oh yeah, he doesn't even use it. Yeah. I wonder if I've even come across them. Oh shit. Did I? Yeah, whatever. Got rid of it by accident. But not too bad. Hey Mike, what's the buy and sell some indicator using? It's not one that's ready to be sent out to market, so to speak. It's just one where one of my subscribers belts it out, Dolphin, and it's called Whitman Momentum Strategy Indicator. See Dolphin right here? Yeah. And what do you call? Yeah. Basically, he built it out for me. I'm testing it out, kind of letting him know the ups and downs and stuff like that. And we've been having conversations about it. It's been working pretty reliably. I've used it for the past couple weeks, and I've turned what my $25,000 account to like $25,800. It's not like I'm making crazy trades or anything like that, but small amounts of profit have been adding up, and it's been very nice to see that. I think when it goes to the copy trading and stuff like that, like with the copy trading account I have right here, I haven't done a trade, I think like in a week or something like that. But I think I'm on the second or third page as far as I know. Trader Naman, that's a fun name. Naman. Nope, I'm on page 4 now. Yeah, there I am. I haven't traded in a few days. You can see the flat line right there. But I'll definitely do a little bit more trading here this week. All I need to do is have a good setup. I just don't think it's a good setup. I don't like I said, I don't like trading during wars. I don't think there's a real good point to doing it. Like, I just don't like it. I know people do like it. They're okay with it, whatever. I normally don't do it too much. I usually just don't do it too much. Like right now, if I'm looking at this, I'm like waiting for the 4-hour crossover because that's been pretty darn, good over the past few weeks, last few days even. So if I can get those crossovers occurring, I'll be very happy. But I'm still hours away from that. I'm kind of afraid that the next signal I'm going to have to short, it's not going to be until like 2 o'clock in the morning when I'm asleep comfortably in bed tonight. That's what I feel like is going to happen. So I'm going to be around my computer for a while. Like I said, in a little bit, I got to go over to a bar to go say hi to some friends and see what happened because somebody apparently passed away in the bar the other night. They fell down or something. So I'm going to go make sure everybody's good on that type of stuff. And then maybe grab myself a single shot of Jack Daniels, smoke a single cigar, and then go into the night back here. And I think when I get back tonight, if it's not too late, I don't think it'll be too late. I think I'll probably get back around here like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I'll probably just hop on a stream and go live again. And I believe while I'm streaming at night, I believe it's daytime in Iran, so there might be some more bombs and stuff being dropped off and like more activity, you could say. But hopefully that doesn't cause too much of a distraction. I'm going to try to keep things smooth. But if I'm trading and everything looks good to short or something like that, and it skyrockets because of some bullshit happening in Iran, I will just stop trading for the day. I'll be like, fuck this shit, I'm going to bed. That will be my exact reaction to such a thing happening. Exact reaction, I would say. So we'll see. But oh, and I have some chicken wings just thawing out upstairs. I kind of want to eat those too. I probably won't eat them for a while though. I think I'm gonna, if they're still a frozen block, I'll probably leave them in the refrigerator to like thaw out a little bit more slowly instead of on the countertop. But I've found the best way for me to have chicken wings. I buy my chicken wings from Costco in those mega packs. I dry them out, after letting them thaw out, get them really dry. I toss them with flour and a heavy dose of seasoning. In which case the seasoning I have right now is like some barbecue seasoning mixed with some devil's spit seasoning that's like 5-10 years old or something like that. Mix it all up, get a nice coating of it, and then toss it in the air fryer, and 20 minutes later, oh my god, we're golden. But I gotta go stop at the store today so I can buy some ranch, because I need ranch, maybe with some hot sauce mixed in there too. Because I ordered 12 chicken wings the other day. Okay, maybe like a couple weeks ago. 12 chicken wings a few weeks ago. And I believe I paid 20 bucks. Yeah, I think it was 18 or 20 bucks for 12 chicken wings. I don't know what's going on, but they're not worth that much. They're just not worth it. So I'd rather just make them at home the way I like them, without a lot of breading, just some flour and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a lighter coating. And you know what? I'm good with that. I don't have to be as frugal sometimes. I'd rather be, I'm less frugal with my alcohol spending and stuff like that, or just vacations, whatever. But when it comes to like chicken wings, chicken is a poor person's food a lot of time for me. So I will do it. Even when I go to steakhouses and they have the $120 steak that I like, every now and again, I get myself that $30 chicken dish just because it's a freaking amazing dish, right? Even when I go to this place called Asado, it's in downtown Tacoma. They have this really cool thing. Let me show you guys Asado. Actually, let me show you this. I'll make it easier. Asado Tacoma. They might have it here. Food and drink. It's like a chicken parm thing. No. Okay, cool. I like the pasta, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Oh, it was probably the best chicken parm I've had in ages. And the crazy thing was, the noodles were the best part. The chicken was good, but the noodles and the way the noodles were seasoned. Oh my god, chicken. Was it called a chicken parm? Oh, they might not have it anymore. I don't know. I had it like a few months ago. Entrees. The kitchen. Lamb shank, no. I saw a seared bass, no, that was good too. Seared boneless chicken breast, capers, white lemon, no, that's not it. Buttermilk marinated fried chicken, chorizo gravy, no. They don't have it anymore. Oh my god, it was freaking amazing. Oh, I fucking love that thing. They really don't have it. Wow. That thing was so freaking good though. I think they brought back the sea bass because the sea bass wasn't there the last time I checked. Seared bone. I think they replaced it with this chicken breast, capers, white lemon pan. Oh, disgusting. Ugh, yeah. Man, I even have a picture of that sucker. That's how happy I was to get it. Normally I don't take photos of my food, but that food was... It was delicious. It was delicious. Alright. Alright. Well, it looks like everybody's kind of died off for the night, so trust me, I get it. It's not much to talk about here right now. I'm going to head off, do my little errands for the night. I think I still got to take a shower before heading out too, and wash my mustache up. My mustache feels, well, not dirty, I guess, just long. I'll trim it up a tad. But I'll probably be live a little bit later on tonight, guys. You know, we're at a heavy level of resistance, so any trading you do right now, just please keep that in mind. You know, we're either going to have a really nice breakout or a really violent breakdown. As far as I see right now, I think we have an opportunity to move up, but it's going to be kind of risky because by the end of tonight, you know, I expect us to have something of a sell signal here unless we can have a fantastical boom, right? So we'll see. Maybe a small corner on your website, keeping IT real, food talk, per talk, all good deals. Yeah, I'm always down for that type of stuff too. I may have a blog and just kind of talking about some of the stuff I'm doing, but it'll have to like serve the brand in some way, I would say. You know, because I like crypto, I like blockchain technology, like it all. But I gotta, you know, I've invested a lot of money into that website. I haven't had a single return yet, so I gotta figure out how to get that in order. But I think what I'm gonna do is have like if you go to Crypto Slate, South Korean defense stocks war with heavyweight airspace. Oh, cool. Okay, crypto. I might have Google AdSense on there in the beginning until I start getting some payments and stuff, and then afterwards I'll probably get rid of the Google AdSense stuff. Or if I have Google AdSense, I'll just have it on the directory, right? And things like this. So we'll see how it works out, but I'll let you guys know. But okay, everybody, I'll see you guys a little bit later. It's been a fun hour with you guys. Chill. The market's kind of slow right now. That's fine, but heck, I'd rather take some of the slow moves than what we've just been watching over the last few days because people have been getting liquidated left and right because the technicals have